Okay, what's up, guys? Now, this is more of a serious subject, and I can, by the title, you guys know that it's a very, very serious subject because this has been something that's been happening for the longest, like since, before I was born and things. And it's really something that has not been controlled, and it should have been controlled, but it's like the police brutality that's been going on. And you see, it's funny. It's funny, like not this situation, but this guy on Twitter, some random dude, he goes on to say that police brutality is a rare act, that it doesn't happen all the time. It's very rare when it happens. And it's like a few days later, this guy gets shot by these police officers. And from what I've heard, is that his car broke down. He was unarmed. So my question to those cops, okay, and to everybody, were those cops like, because chances are they're going to be all like, oh, well, my life felt danger. You have 6 other cops surrounding you, okay? You being that one cop, all right, around 6 other cops, and there's one suspect. You mean to tell me that you really felt threatened? I can understand maybe if it was an army of suspects, but it was one suspect with his hands in the air, okay? No weapons. You see no weapons in his hand. And you mean to tell me that you still pulled the trigger? You still killed this guy for no reason whatsoever. And the sad part is that these people, they're getting beaten up, killed by these cops that's supposedly supposed to be serving and protecting this country. These people have kids, and their kids are going to grow up to pretty much just see their parent die because of a cop feeling like their life was threatened. And the reason why I bring up the situation with me and this guy saying that it's a rare thing, and because I'm gonna be talking about that, it's not a rare thing. If it happens, like what seems like every month this year, somebody was beaten or killed by a cop. Okay, let's go all the way back. It was like what, within 48 hours, two men was killed by cops. 2 black men was killed by cops. All right, and the thing is, yeah, the majority of the men that are being killed by, or the majority of the people that are being killed by cops, are like, black and stuff. But I have seen videos out there of now that might be rare, but I have seen videos of white people being killed by cops too. But it's all like, in both cases is always, oh, they had a knife, or they did this, or they charged at the cop or something, and the cop still pulled the trigger. But when I'm mainly talking about whether the person's black or not, is that you mean to tell me you couldn't call backup? You couldn't get back in your car? You couldn't protect yourself instead of just, oh, let me just cut to the chase and just shoot the guy? Like, that's the type of stuff that I fail to understand. And people claiming that this is rare acts, that this is rare, it doesn't happen all the time. Just recently, let's go all the way back to the 90s. I'm pretty sure even before that, police brutality, it was an active thing. But let's go back to the 90s. Now, I can't really remember this guy's name. I think his last name was King or something. And I'm still trying to think of his name, but I think I think it was his last name was King. And I think this was like the one that really, set people off, because it caused the LA riots. I think this happened like in 94, 95, but it caused like this big giant LA riot. And because these cops brutally beat this man, and they were all they were all found not guilty. And if you guys watch that video, and I don't remember the guy's name. I'm pretty sure somebody will be in the comments talking about the video and stuff and the guy's name. But if you watch that video, you mean to tell me that, and I'm pretty sure that's their excuse too, that their life felt threatened, that they felt threatened. There's a whole bunch of you guys. There's one of him. Okay, there's a gang of cops. It's like that's when it's just like, you know, when I hear cops talking about, oh yeah, we're trying to end gang violence, gangs are destroying the, you know, this world and things, but it's like, you guys are a notorious gang. The only reason why nobody has, you know, done anything about it because you guys have this badge that's supposed to be protecting you guys. But it's like, you're like, the cops that are in these videos, the cops, you know, that's been beating up people and shooting at people and killing people, and they're unarmed and they're not doing anything, are just as worse as gang members. At least if a gang member, they shoot and kill somebody, they might just have a reason behind it, but who knows? Gang members, I don't know their situation. I'm not a gang member myself, and I'm not a police officer, so who am I to talk for a police officer? Who am I to talk to a gang member? But see, here's the thing. I'm just going based off of what I've been seeing so far since I've been alive, alright? Now, I'm not, you know what? And here's another thing, okay? It's not just the cops, alright? It's also people taking the law in their own hands. And they're doing this to the wrong cops, alright? And I'm not saying that they need to go out and kill a cop whether they killed somebody or not. But people shouldn't be doing it either. People shouldn't be going out killing cops. Because that's another thing. I hate seeing a story, and it's just with both cases, whether the person's a cop or whether the person's not a cop. I just hate seeing the story saying that man was killed and taken from his family. And it's always like some little kids, and it's like they're not gonna ever experience having a blood dad, you know, with them at all times. Like, it's just, you know, they lost their dad or their mom, whoever, you know, they lost them because some wild maniac felt like, oh, well, they're gonna kill the community, well, the community is gonna kill the cops. And it's like, it's sad, and it's, you know, people, when they try to say that this is a rare act, that, you know, police brutality is not a thing, and then people killing cops, it's not a thing. It is a thing. That's why I'm talking about it. That's why you got people like Colin Kaepernick taking a knee during the national anthem. Because stuff like this is active, okay? It is active. You can't tell me that it's rare, alright? I would not believe that for one moment, because why am I making this video? Why is it still, why did this story just break out not maybe, what, 24 hours ago, yesterday, a couple of days ago, this man's unarmed, hands off up in the air, and still gets shot? How come that story broke out? If this is rare acts, then it's like people wouldn't be talking about these stories. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it was rare, why would the news be blowing it up? It's not rare, okay? It can happen to anybody. And that's just like, it's stuff like this, it really needs to come to an end. Police brutality and, you know, just people just killing cops, you know. Cops killing people and people killing cops. It all needs to come to an end, alright? I don't care what hatred you have for cops, and if you're a cop, I don't care what hatred you have for people, but you need to put that stuff aside, alright? And it's like, and it's stuff like this that just tears up the country, and it's just has us act like wild animals. Like, wild animals act better than us. Like, you know, but it's what, you know, the cops just going out, just killing people. And it's like, I'm just saying this right now. If you're a cop, you ever feel like the need that you see a person and you feel like you need to pull the trigger, have a legit reason behind it. This is some wild murderer. He'll kill anybody. He attacked you. You had no choice. But if you're 20, 100 feet away from a person, they have their arms up in the air, and there's 6 other cops around you, do not pull that trigger, alright? Put your gun down in the first place, okay? Put your gun back in the holster, because there is no reason for you and those other cops to have guns drawn on this man, and his hands was off up in the air. No reason whatsoever, okay? when I seen that video, I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, there's apparently, you know, because I don't know, I can't remember how many cops was standing there, but they said 2 out of the amount of cops that was standing there had shot the man. And I'm like, are you guys serious? There's a gang of you cops. This man's nowhere near you, and you still shot him with his hands in the air. I failed to understand that. I straight up just failed to understand that. But it's like, if you let some people tell it, oh, that stuff, it doesn't happen, man. It's so rare. And it's like, dude, this isn't a movie. This is real life. This stuff is actually happening to people. And I asked the guy that, what would you have done if that happened to you? And he's like, I highly doubt that that would happen. I'm like, you're avoiding this because you know it's not rare. Okay, you know for a fact that it's not rare. This stuff is not rare. Okay, it's happening. And it seems like that it's going to be a war between the community and police. Okay, and it's like, it shouldn't have to be like that, man. It really shouldn't. So I'm just saying, this type of stuff, it needs to come to an end. I'm not trying to see no comments talking about, oh, well, people shouldn't be, you know, having the cops all upset and then, you know, cops shouldn't be. No, this stuff needs to come to an end. I'm not trying to see no debates, not trying to see no arguments. The only thing I'm trying to see next is all of this stuff coming to an end. Now, who knows? It might not, it might be. But I'm not, it's like these debates, these arguments because of this stuff, there's no need for it, okay? There's people dying out here. We're debating on whether this stuff is active or whether it's rare or whether it's this or it's that. No, none of that stuff matters, all right? If somebody just got shot and killed and things, whether they were a cop, whether they were, you know, some just person, a random pedestrian and things. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. But you know, I'm not gonna say that this is a rare thing. I'm not trying to start no arguments. But this isn't rare, alright? Because if it was rare, I wouldn't be talking about this. Like I said, I wouldn't be talking about this. Colin Kaepernick wouldn't be taking a knee during the national anthem. People are saying that he's disrespecting veterans and stuff. And it's like veterans disrespect veterans. What are you guys talking about when you say that he's disrespecting veterans? Alright, I'm just going to bring this up, and I'm probably going to end the video after this. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people, you know, if you're into like military movies and stuff, you've seen the movie American Sniper about the popular sniper. His name was Chris Kyle. This dude got like about over 100 kills and things while on tours and stuff in the Navy SEALs and things. This man came home, okay? This man been through it all when he was over at war. Comes home and gets killed by another veteran, okay? Just trying to help this veteran out, okay? The veteran, but yeah, the thing was, dude was a crazy case. Very, very crazy case, alright? They say he wasn't dealing with a full deck. But, yeah, it's like veterans disrespect veterans. Veterans kill veterans. Colin Kaepernick taking a knee during the national anthem, I'm pretty sure veterans aren't even thinking about that when they've been getting shot at and things, and then dealing with explosions, you know, dealing with limbs that they done lost because they done ran over some bomb. I'm pretty sure the last thing on their mind is Colin Kaepernick taking a knee, because I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter to them, alright? I don't know why people blew that up and stuff. I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, all the times, like, I really didn't stand. Like, back even when I was in school, like, I barely even stood for the Pledge of Allegiance. I was like, you said the pledge once, okay? I thought a pledge, you just say it once, and then that's it. You're done. You pledge to your country, and then that's it. So, but what people, they just blow that type of stuff up, and it's like, dude, it's not that serious. To me, it's not that serious, okay? Like, I feel like if you're living in this country, you must support the country in some way if you're living out here, okay? But it's like, and even for those that are living outside this country and they support the USA, like, kudos to you too. But it's like, look, you're a citizen in America, okay? You show your love, alright? It's not like you don't like the country, you don't talk to nobody. It's not like he's like that. Like, Colin Kaepernick, he's playing for an American football team. So it's like, if that was the case, if he didn't like America, then one would think this dude would just play football somewhere else. You know, played it over in Canada or played it, somewhere, alright? But it's like, dude doesn't hate his country or something, because I ain't seen people saying that, oh, he hates his country, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend, see, because she's this radio host, and there's like, oh, she's Muslim and things, so she has something to do behind this. No, she doesn't. She's the guy's girlfriend. The man he's a grown man. He can do whatever he feels like doing. I'm pretty sure his girlfriend had nothing to do with them. It's like, yeah, they probably, she's a radio host, so she's going to be talking about this type of stuff. Of course he's going to listen. Of course he's going to support his girlfriend and stuff. But it's like, you can't blame his girlfriend because she's Muslim. Like, I found that because it was like somebody was just all like, oh, she's Islamic and things and all of that. So she has some part of him taking a knee and things. I'm like, okay, and like that, I'm pretty sure it's like those are two different things. Like this, no, nobody doesn't care if she's Muslim. Like, oh well, I thought the girl was mixed. I thought she was white and black. I didn't know she was Muslim, but who cares what she is? It's not about, skin race. It's about the human race. Alright, it's like a person is human. You should at least show some respect for them, whether they're Muslim, whether they're black, they're white, any race out there. You should show respect to them, alright? But it's like you over here throwing the Muslim thing out here all like, oh, and that's just like when people are all like, oh, all Muslims are all terrorists. No, they're not. No, they are not. So it's like that type of stuff. I find that type of stuff stupid and retarded. People say that it's just like just because she's Muslim doesn't mean she's the next Osama bin Laden and things. That don't mean anything. Okay, she's Muslim. Deal with it. Some of my greatest some of my friends, they're Muslim. All right. But some of my friends are Samoan. Some of my friends are white. Some of my friends are black. Some of my friends are just every race is out there. It's just, it does not matter. So it's like, I just, and it's just, it's probably that older generation, they grew up seeing it. So it's all like, oh, they have to believe in it because their parents done said this and parents done said that and things about it. I'm like, no, that's not the case. You got the wrong info. You got the wrong information. Pretty sure Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend's not some terrorist. I'm pretty sure that's what's going through that guy's head right now. Some I don't know. It was like some old governor guy. I don't know what it is. I can't remember his name. All right, man. All right. Just random turn. All right. Anyways, yeah, that's that. That's all I really wanted to talk about. All this stuff, like this, like I feel like America is at war with itself and things. And
what can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
It's kind of just crazy, living in a country like this. People don't even support their own people with anything. Like it's always some argument, fight, and with words or with guns or with bats or something. I don't know, but. Just feel like America is at war with itself. So I feel like if you guys want this stuff to be fixed, we need to fix it. Okay, we can't rely on some guy on TV to fix it for us. No, us as a community, us as a people, we need to fix this ourselves. So I'm just saying that, just getting that off my chest. If people listen, they do. If they don't, then hey, America is just going to continue on being at war. We just going to have to deal with this. So anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Wrong choice of game. I should have maybe played the much more better game. I know you people are all like, how are you going to talk about violence should come to an end? You playing a violent video game. It's a video game, alright? I'm not doing this in real life. See, that's the beauty of playing video games. If you're mad or if you feel like taking your anger out on something, instead of doing it on others, on actual real life people, do it in a virtual community. That's what these people need to do. Play video games. Have fun. Like, just relax. Take a chill pill and things. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to end the video. I'm done with this subject for now. Probably chances are I'm going to have to talk about this again. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new, please like and subscribe. And peace.